Hello again, golfers, and welcome to the sixth episode of Inside the Ropes, a deeply personal journey with Scottie Walnuts. I'm your host, Scottie Walnuts, and we've got a beautiful Rocky Mountain golf course to enjoy today, Old Canmore by JickinWings. Just a reminder that we film these episodes live on Twitch every Tuesday night, beginning at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and if you've found your way here, then you're just as welcome to join us on Tuesday nights, and the link to that is in the description. So let's talk about this golf course. This is from a designer that I've appreciated and have been following since the 2K21 game. His course, Ivory Falls Oceanside 2 from way back then captured my heart, and he's been continuing to publish great golf courses. And we've got another one today in the form of Old Canmore. Old Canmore was opened back in September 2025 and hosted a TGC Tours CC event back in October. Let's see what the designer has to say about this in his own words. It's a brief description, but here goes. He says, just a small drive away from the legendary Fairmont Banff Springs Golf Club. Old Canmore is a fictional course that's based in the city of Canmore in Alberta, Canada. This course contains stunning views and relaxing strategic golf to be had. Enjoy. So that's what he says about it. That's where we get our confirmation that indeed this is a Rocky Mountain golf course. Admittedly, even as a Canadian, I had to look this one up. And Canmore is about an hour and a bit west of Calgary. And if you're familiar with the real life Banff Springs Golf Club, you'll see right away that you're in the same general location. The backdrops and whatnot will be similar in that way. The course isn't particularly long. It features only two sets of tees. The shorter tee is 6,607 yards, and the longer tee, the green tee, is 6,832. So not quite as long as a lot of the courses that you'll encounter out there, although notable that it is just a par 70 squeezed into that yardage. Just a reminder, we're on TGC Tour's Platinum Tour settings for our rounds, which is Legend Swing difficulty, and we use a default ball, so we'll get a sense of how the course plays on the difficulty played by the best players in the world. If you enjoy the showcase, remember to smash that like and subscribe button, and leave a comment to let me know what you think of the course and the round. So we're all set up at Old Canmore here. Tips pin 3. Medium winds to the northwest. Default is normal fairways, normal greens, and fast grain speeds. Dusk overcast. Alberta-based course here, heading to the first tee. Starting off the par 5 here. Big mountain backgrounds where we are in Alberta after all. 531 yard par 5 here. As mentioned in the description, this course is sort of adjacent to the real life Banff Springs course. So we'll see a lot of views like that. You can see right off the bat, nailing that like northwestern North America vibe. Rocky Mountains. Streams flowing. Let's get off the tee with driver here. $215 yards remaining. Our par 5, that's not crazy. Opportunity here on the opening hole. Fortunately, not quite going to get up there, but we'll be right there. handled there. 6 feet then to convert the birdie. Hangs in there, makes the birdie. Stop and pause and take a look at the landscape here. It's beautiful. $214-yard par 3. Maybe choke up on a 5-iron here. A little bit open on the follow through, but green kind of works the ball back where we need to go. Not all the way, but 26 feet. Ooh, nice little bridge in the background there. I didn't even see that. See that? Nice little bridge. Maybe we'll encounter that. Or, yeah, it looks like that'll be part of it. Yeah. Imagine you're just golfing. You drive across that bridge. 6 feet. $383-yard par 4. The pin's at the front for this one. This might be one of those ones where you just want to get yourself the wedge in the hand. Even this might end up being a partial wedge. Yeah, 86 yards. Yeah, we'll be okay there. We'll be okay right there. 12 feet, not a lot on it by the looks of it. This green stays true. And we hit our putt. Yep. That'll work. Nice wide fairway here on the par 5. Really unleash on this one. Even that. In the unforgivingness of the power drive, even that stays in the fairway because of how wide the fairway is there. Hey, cheers, Yavis. Yavis coming in with the Twitch Prime sub on the 4th hole of episode 6. Let's go. Appreciate that, Yavis. On a beautiful golf course here. That eagle right there, that one's for Yabbis. Okay. Man comes in with the 18-month. Twitch sub. Least we can do is drop an eagle for him. I appreciate that. What's up, Denise? Appreciate the two of you coming in here. $18 feet. Nails it. Beautiful green site there. Maybe that's the one we're coming up to. Not during the episodes, not during the series. 322 yard distance is gettable. The question is, how exactly do you go about it, and is it worth it? Pin's down here for sure. This pin, not quite as sure about that. $56 yards from the first cut. Try and spin her in there. Quad perfect spinner. Any quad perfect spinner enjoyers with us? So we're off to a start here. 6 through 6. 4 birdies, an eagle, and a par. This is going to be a tricky one, though. 517 yard uphill par 4. If we can find the fairway, the pin doesn't look too bad to come out. So let's quad perfect power drive it out there. Let's see what our look in is going to be like. Another birdie on 7 there. Love that with the creek sort of running in the back of the hole there. Some rocks. Another beautiful green location here. Doesn't matter which way you cut it, it's nice luck. What's up, Aaron? Appreciate you coming in. Another birdie on 8 there. Redemption's disabled during the show, Baron. Hit a decent enough one here on the 9th hole. On the 9th hole, par 3. Don't necessarily see a ton of 9th hole par 3s, but why not? Yeah, nice use of the space down. You can see multiple green sites around this sort of river here, and no reason not to think that the back nine's going to be just as charming as the front. In this case, Baron, because it's in the pin message. So we're going to pop into the clubhouse for a second here. And then we'll be back on the 10th tee. All right, back here on the 10th tee, we have another drivable par 4, but once again, it's not really going to be easy to get it close by any means. There's probably some sort of half calculated fluke shot that gets you, you know, bouncing the heavy or something like that, and then roll on, or some version of that. No sense not giving it a try. Catch that heavy. Not quite. If that was maybe just a couple yards to the right and then catches that heavy, there's a chance that that just kills it enough and rolls on, but otherwise it's tough to get it close there, especially you see the slope here is going to take a driver all the way back here. Decent spot here though. Flop to 7 feet. Birdie's in the hole. Well, asking you to take driver over water here. But if you just hit your shot, you're going to be fine, as we did there. Approach comes back up. 96 yards here. This might be a choked 60. Or a full 60. There's going to be action on this ball. Oh, what? It did like the bug where it like spun in the. Alright, well, still got 13 feet. It's alright. That's alright. That's alright. We're alright right there. Making birdie. 168-yard par 3/12. It's a mountain backdrop. Full sort of perched up relative. So that hold down the rest of the course down there. Adequate. Make our birdie on 12. For 13th, 456 yards downhill. In theory, shouldn't be too bad, but I don't know. It just feels a little tricky to me. I don't think it is, like, objectively, but kept that power drive in the fairway. Already on 13 there. Alright, longer one here. 494 this time. Fairway runs out, but we should still have room for a full, especially a little bit into the wind. Should be fine, I think. Do anything crazy here. $184 in this time. From 184. And I think that right there is our first real pull out of the series. First real hole out of the series. Let's just take a quick second and we'll watch that one more time. Just real quick here, we can watch that again. If you're watching this on YouTube, you could just rewind, but we're watching it here together one more time. I don't think I saved enough. Anyway, let's get on with it. This will be up. This will be up soon, anyways. 123, kind of back down towards the water. Mountains, as they are all around imposing in the background. It's not staying up for us, not that one. .406, little uphill into the wind. Regular driver off the tee. Get this out there. 101 left. Another birdie on 16 there. We've got only 2 holes left now. This one's 570 yards, par 5, downhill with the wind coming down. We were looking at that bridge earlier, and this is one of the greens that brings you right up to it, and then finish this hole, drive over the bridge there. Relatively open fairway. We're going to give ourselves the green light here. It's right on out there. That's going to end up 375 yards, leaving us only 195 in on the par 5. Seven iron in. Not going to get all the way up there, but not bad. Looks like a good line. Didn't quite get there, but we'll two-putt birdie. And that brings us to our final hole. Nice clubhouse there to finish us off. 18, approach, going to come over the water, long par 4. Hey, what's up, Troy? There's our episode 1 designer coming into the Twitch chat there. Final hole, final approach. Could be adequate. Birdie on 18, 4 and 18 under. 14 birdies, 2 eagles, 2 pars on Old Canmore. That'll be our lowest score of the series so far. $18 under, you can take it. You can see there on each 9, a par and an eagle to balance out all birdies. Out in 9, in 9. It's only a par 70, so we shot 52 there. Watching another edition of Inside the Ropes, a deeply personal journey with Scottie Walnuts. If you enjoyed the show, remember to hit the like and subscribe button and leave a comment to let me know what you thought about the round. Remember, we're live most evenings on Twitch with golf and sometimes other sport and story games, and we film these episodes in front of a live studio audience on Twitch every Tuesday night. Link in the description. TM high and let 'em fly.